Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope that you all are doing fine. Today we'll be having to be and to have. Okay, and I'll just share my screen and then we can start. Okay, so first off, you log in using the apostudent.com, you input your email and your password, and then next off, you scroll to wherever you have your name, click on your name, go to language arts, then grade 1. Then we go down and click on to be and to have. So we have four lessons under to be and to have. We're gonna complete two today, and then in your next class you complete the remaining two. So the one we'll be doing today is to be. Use the correct present tense form. Okay, so use is. This what we're using is if the sentence is about one person, animal, place, or thing. Okay? So if you have to talk about one person, animal, place, or thing, you use is, okay? Mary is soft. It is Mary is funny. It is soft. So you use is for one person. Okay, so this is when we will use is. All right, is, and you're gonna use it for one person. And when we say one person, we can refer to you. So, for example, we will say one person is James. Okay, that's one person. And then when you want to say one animal also, it could be rabbits, so a bunny. Place could be and then tin table. Okay, So now this is what we are talking about for is one person, animal, place, or thing. James is a person, so one person is James. A bunny is an animal, so one animal. Germany is a place, so one place. And table is a thing, so one thing. That's what we are talking about. Okay, so we use is for that. Mary is funny. It is soft. Alright? And then we have use are if the sentence is about more than one person, animal, place, or thing. Also use are if the sentence is about you. Okay? So here so are for more than one person, animal, place, thing. So an example or the examples will be James, uh, Ella, then the bunny and the cart, Germany and Canada, then table and a chair. Okay, so is for one person, animal, place of thing. We have James, a bunny, Germany, and table. Are for more than one person, animal, place, or thing. For the names, the persons, we have James and Ella. Animal, we have the bunny and the cart. Place, we have Germany and Canada. And thing, we have table and a chair. Okay, so this is when you use are and when you use is. All right, please take notes. Hi everyone on the chats. So we'll move on here now. You can also use are if the sentence is about you. If you want to talk about yourself, you use are. Okay? Exactly. So I hope that you all on the chat understand what I just explained. Is for one person, are for more than one person. So just like Jake and Ryan are late, we are behind you. You are so nice. So now this is why it says that if it's you, if you want to talk about yourself, you is yourself. You are so nice. You are so beautiful. You are so handsome. Okay? Then use am if the sentence is about I. If you want to talk about I or you want to say I did this. I am here. So whenever you want to use you say I am here. I am tired. I am happy. That is when you use am. Okay? Am if the sentence is about I. You use are. Alright, guys. Now, we have some examples. Pat, complete the sentence. Pat dash a little cold. Pat dash a little cold. So, Pat is one person, right? Because one person, it didn't say Pat and James or Pat and Judy, Pat and Amy, just Pat. Pat is about one person, so complete the sentence with is. Remember what we said, if it's one person, it is, and more than one are. So Pat is a little cold. Okay? Pat is a little cold. Now, the next one says, her books and papers dash in her bag. Now, we have books, and books is more than one. Also, papers, more than one. So, her books and papers are in her bag. Okay, you have R here because this books has S and papers has S. Apparently it is plural, it is more than one, right? So you would use a here. Now complete the sentence, those towns dash next to each other. Those towns. So you have S to towns, meaning it is more than one. So those towns are next to each other. This is to be and to have, not adjective. All right, so let's look at some more examples before we move on to the test. The children dash at lunch. The children dash at lunch. Now, children is more than one, right? Because when we say children, we mean two, three, four, five kids. But if you say child, child is just for one. Okay? So child is one, and then children means that it is more than one child, more than one kid there. So the children are at lunch. Okay. Hi, Pitan. Okay, so my book dash gone. My book. It didn't say books. It says my book. So one book. My book is gone. Okay? Because it is just one book. So once it is one thing, you use is. Yeah, so now those flowers dash so small. Those flowers. Flowers has S, which says that it is more than one. So those flowers are so small. So R will be the right answer here. So, do you have any question you can ask me? So, on the chat, write down yes if you have a question and no, no question. If you have no question, we will move on to the test. Any question, yes or no? You write down yes if you have a question. No, if you have no question, then we will move on to the test. Mm-hmm. So Judy says yes. What is your question? Yes, King D. Do you have any question? Any question? So Peyton, no. King D, this is not adjective. This is to be and to have. Okay? To be and to have in the present tense. Okay? This is not adjective. Verbs. Okay? We're doing verbs, not adjective. To be and to have verbs in present tense. That's what we're doing right now. Okay? Got it? All right. So, Emmanuel Dennis, you have a question? You said yes. What's your question? Yes, Judy. Mm-hmm. And Judy, we are not doing math, so don't send in maths on the chat. This is only for language. Okay? So if you have any question, feel free to leave it on the chat box and I will read it and answer your question. Now we'll move on to the test. So you send in your answers. Let's have an interactive class. Once you know the answer, if it's one, which is the first one. Okay, so if it is the first one, you say one, and if it's the say two. All right. So complete the sentence. Jake dash a great friend. So send me the answers. Is it Jake are a great friend or Jake is a great friend? Which one is the correct answer? Okay, so Judy, you're sending so much messages on the chat and you're just saying miss. Can you pay attention and stop sending messages? Only send in the answer. So we have is. Good job, everyone. Jake is a great friend because Jake is just one. Okay. All right. Now, the X dash brown and white. So it says the X dash brown and white. What's the right one? A or is? A or is for the X. Okay. The eggs are brown and white. Okay. We have the answer from King D. Okay, she dash at Blake's birthday party. She dash at Blake's birthday party. So is or are? What's the right answer here? Say the right answer. She dash at Blake's birthday party. All right, so we have is, okay? She is because she is just referring to one person. So she is at Blake's birthday party. Now we dash at the zoo with grandpa. We dash at the school with grandpa. So we are or we am at the zoo with grandpa. What's the right answer here? We am or we are. We are. Okay, we. Good job, everyone. The store dash open now. The store dash open now. Right answer. The store dash open now. Mm-hmm. The shop. Okay, the store is open now. Oh, that's it for to be in the correct present tense. All right. So if you're not done with this lesson, you try to complete it. Okay. If you're not done, you complete this lesson, and then we'll move on to the next lesson. Do you guys have any question about the present tense before we move on to the next? Let me know in the chat. Do you have any questions before we move on to the next lesson? Any questions? Yes or no? Hi, Samuel. Yes, yes. Okay, what's your question? If you have any question, you ask me before we move on to the next lesson. Any question, yes or no? No, okay. Good. So we are ready. I do. So what's your question, Judy? If you have a question, you send it. What is your question? If you have any, just write it on the chat before we move on. What's your question? Mm-hmm. Send your questions on the chat. You do. Okay, what is the question? 1 minute before we move on to this. Okay, you're not asking the question. You just keep saying, I do. Okay, we're gonna move on then. So the next one we're having is to be okay. King D, you said I know this, but I didn't do it. So if you've not done this lesson, make sure you complete the lesson after the class. Okay? Complete the lesson after this. Once we end, you need to complete it. Uh Judy, I already did this and I will have to start all over. No, you don't have to start all over. You already did it, okay? Just listen. All right? If you already did this, just listen. Now, we have to be use the correct past tense. The one we did earlier was the present tense, and this is the past tense. So it is the same thing, just that in the past. Okay. Now it says that use was if the sentence is about person, animals, play, or things. Okay. Yeah, there are two Judy. So I don't know. Anyone. If you have any other name, tell me and I call you that aside from Judy. So use was if the sentence is about one person, animal, place, or thing. So we will use was for one person. All right. Just like in the present, we used is. In the past tense, we will use was. Okay? Mary was funny. Mary was funny. It was soft. It okay, I was here. Okay, so that's your mom's. What's your own name? Tell me your name. All right, let's pay attention. Mary was funny. It was soft. I was here. So for one person, animal, place, or thing, you would use was. Okay? Take notes. Good. Now, that should be a problem on the chat. Everyone, pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay? Thank you. Was for one person. I hope that you get that. Was for one person, animal, place, or thing. Mary was, he was soft. I was here. I was dancing. I was sleeping. Okay? I was sleeping was in the past. Now, can every one of you send me on the message one sentence each with was? Send one sentence each with was. I will be waiting for your answers. Just send me one sentences each with was. With this. And remember that when you make the sentence, you are just going to talk about one person, animal, place, or thing. One. So make a sentence and send it on the chat with was. I'll wait for your answers. So we have our first sentence from Samuel, and it says, it was sunny. That's a good sentence. Great job, Samuel. We got your first sentence. It was sunny. Yes, that's one sentence with was. And then the rest of you, make sure you send in your sentences, okay? Before we move on to the next one. It was it was Groundhog Day. Okay. It was Groundhog Day. I was playing with my mom. I was getting my bag. Okay, good job. It was sunny. It was Groundhog Day. I was playing with my mom. I was getting my bag. Okay, good job, everyone. So that is it for was. Okay, was you talk about one thing, one person, animal, place, or thing. All right, we will move on to where. Use where if the sentence is about more than one person, animal, plane. Where, okay? You will be using where if it's about more than one person. Also use where if the sentence is about you. Jake and Ron were late. We were left. We were behind you. You were so nice. Okay? So where is for plural, more than one. All right. So we have where, okay? So now everybody on the chat as well, send me one sentence each where, just like you did for was. Where? Make a sentence with where and send on a chat. Where? Guys, it's okay. Please, we don't have to talk about Judy A and Judy E. We understand it right now. So make a sentence. No more messages about Judy A and Judy E anymore. Make your sentence, send me sentences with where, one each. So for me, my own sentence is We were cooking. Okay, we were cooking. So send in yours. Let's see. Where is for more than one person? Take notes. More than one person, animal, place, or thing. So one sentence each before we see the examples. We were cooking. That is mine. And then what is yours, everyone? So, okay, so where? Before we move on. Okay, we were at soccer practice. Good job. We were at soccer practice. That is great. Today we were learning about English. Okay, good, guys. Good sentence. Okay, so we will go through the examples and then we will see. So now the goat dash old. Now the goat is just one. So when it's just one, it is was. So the goat was old. Now we have complete the sentence. They dash new to our town. They. Alright, I was doing something with the animals and you were playing. So I was doing something with the animal. Was is gonna be one animal. So I was doing something with the animal. Then you were playing. Okay, good. We were talking to grandma. Good sentences, guys. Now we have day. So day is more than one. You know, when you say day, you mean two people, three. So they were new to our town. Okay. Now we have the ducks. Ducks is in S, so the dogs were white and yellow. Remember, once it is plural more than one, you have were. So just like this now, the dogs were white and yellow. Now, they dash gone in the morning. They, it's what? We know that they is plural, right? So they were gone in the morning. Alright? They were gone in the morning. Then he dashed nice to my family. He dashed nice to my family. Just one, so he was nice to my family. Was. And then one. Chad dashed in the parade last year. Chad just won. Was in the parade last year. Okay, so now we will move on to this. Since we've seen some examples, and I'm sure that you all get this, so the test. Send in your answers as usual. I dashed mad at my sister this morning. What's gonna be your answer, guys? Was or where? I dashed mad at my sister this morning. So, what do we have for this one? For the first answer, what would be your answer, everybody? So, was or where? Okay, from Samuel, we have I was mad at my sister this morning. Okay, was. The road dash flat and long. The road dash flat and long. So for page 2, was or where? Was or where? Mm-hmm. Was. Okay. The road was flat and long because it didn't say the road, so was. Now the fire dash in the hills. The fire dash in the hills. What's your answer here? The fire dash in the hills. Okay. Yeah, was. Okay, the next one. The rabbits dash Fluffy. The rabbits dash Fluffy. What's the right answer for page 4? Okay. Where? Okay. The rabbits were Fluffy because it has S, so rabbits. Were Fluffy. Now, the dash new to our town. They, remember we had this in the tutorial, so they is plural, so they were new to our town. Then, page 6, they dash best friends. They dash best friends. Okay, they were best friends. Yeah, they were best friends. Now, the drums dash so loud. The drums dash so loud. This is the last question that we will do together. So what's this one? Okay. They were okay. The drums were so loud. Okay. So that's it for to be in the past tense form. Like I said, if you haven't done this lesson, make sure you complete it. Okay? Complete this lesson if not done yet. Okay? Then in your next class, you're gonna have to be use the correct form and to have use the correct form. So you will have two lessons next time, and then just complete the first two since we've done. So So yeah, guys, before we end today, let me know if you have any questions before we end. Do you have any questions? We are done, King D. Any questions before we end for today, guys? No questions? Okay, so if there's no questions, we're gonna end right now. So tell me, yes or no, any no, and bye bye, King D. Okay, Samuel, what's your question? Mm-hmm. Ask your question, Samuel. Ask your question. Mm-hmm. Thank you. What's my total score? I don't have a total score because I didn't complete the test. So I cannot have a total score. When you complete the test for you, you will have a total score. Me, I do not have any because it's not completed yet. So thank you so much, Judy E. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Bye.